guys, welcome back to my channel. I am so excited to be doing this video. I've been wanting to do this video for a very long time and I'm finally getting to it. When I started my fitness journey, I had no freaking idea on what were macros. Today I'm gonna do a brief, simplified explanation on macros. So let's get right into it. Macros is short for macronutrients. Macronutrients provide us with energy and calories. The definition of macro means large, so that means that we need these macros in large quantities. There are three types of macronutrients, and they are carbs, protein, and fats. These three different macros provide you with different amounts of calories. For carbs, you get 4 calories per gram. For protein, you get 4 calories per gram. And for fat, you get 9 calories per gram. Carbs are usually the first to be used as a source of energy unless you have been following a keto diet, which means you've trained your body to stay in a ketosis state and you burn fat as energy. Remember that not all carbs are created equal. I'm pretty sure you've heard people say that phrase, and that is true because not all carbs are created equal. We have two types of carbs. We have simple carbs and complex carbs. Simple carbs are made out of 1 to 2 sugar molecules and they're super fast digestive. Simple carbs include sugar, syrups, honey, and fruits. I know what you're thinking. What? I thought fruits were healthy. Yes, they are. Don't be scared to consume sugars that come from fruit because you're going to be getting in your micronutrients. And I'm not talking about micronutrients in this video. We're going to stick to macros. So let's move on to complex carbs. Complex carbs are made out of a string of sugar molecules, and since they contain fiber, they're very slow digestive. Some examples of complex carbs are sweet potato, corn, oats, and beans. Now let's talk about protein. Protein helps with growth. It also helps you preserve your muscle mass. Protein is broken down into amino acids, which are the building blocks of protein. We have our essential amino acids, which our body could not produce on its own, so we have to consume mostly animal products. Animal products have those essential amino acids. We also have our non-essential amino acids, and we don't need to consume anything in order to get that because our body can produce that on its own. Some examples of protein are meats, poultry, cheese, milk, and yogurt. Now let's talk about fats. There's 3 types of fats. Let's start off by talking about trans fats. Trans fats are the ones that you want to avoid completely. Those include pastries, snacks, fried food. Next, we have saturated fat. They're not as bad as trans fats, but you also want to be careful with your consumption. Saturated fat can lead to heart problems and high cholesterol. Now let's talk about unsaturated fats, or as we know it, healthy fats. Only because they're called healthy fats doesn't mean you're going to go and overdo it. You also want to limit yourself to these. Some examples of healthy fats are avocados, nuts, and seeds. So now that I have explained the super basic definition of macros, trust me, if I could go in depth, this video would be like hours and hours long. But I'm really trying to simplify this for you guys so you can understand it, because I know I had a hard time understanding what macros were in the beginning. With the knowledge that we have acquired within this video, I'm going to show you how to read food labels. I know reading food labels can get a little bit confusing because there's a bunch of numbers and a lot of stuff that you don't understand. But I'm gonna give you a quick rundown on how to understand food labels. Here we have 2 breakfast options. Right here we have this coconut chia granola, and over here we have a protein and fiber oatmeal. You always want to pay attention to the serving size. You want to pay attention to the calories, the total fat, the carbs, and protein. So if you want to compare what option is better for you, you can calculate how many calories come from what type of macro. So we're going to compare both of the breakfast options, and the total calories for the oatmeal is 200 and for the granola is 250. For carbs, we have 35 grams of carbs times 4 calories equals 140 calories that come from carbs. For the granola, we have 38 grams of carbs times 4 calories equals 152 calories that come from the carbs. For protein, we have 10 grams times 4 equals 40 calories that come from protein. 5 grams of protein times 4 equals 20 calories that comes from protein. For fat, we have 3 grams times 9 equals 27 calories. And 9 grams times 9 equals 81 calories that come from fat. Now that I gave you a quick rundown on what are macros and how to read the food labels and find out how many calories come from what macros, I hope with this information you can make more health conscious decisions. Thanks again for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video. Make sure to give this video a thumbs up. Make sure to leave a comment down below if you found this video helpful, and I'll catch you on the next one. Bye guys.
This is new to me, this is new to you. I did it wonderful for you. Gather my attention, it was all for you. So